Alright, so here's another video, and today we are going to be doing some, just a bit of a major strat. But first of all, we're going to be doing the strategy recommended to us to try out by this guy from the comment, which maybe we'll put on the screen, probably forget, but you know, maybe the comments on the screen. Yeah, I thought it was super, so I thought it was a viable strategy, and then I got to read the comment again, and I was like, oh damn, it's just not viable, because you know, it doesn't defend regen whites. So yeah, that's enough of that for the video, and I'll go on to proper strategy. We'll do a proper strategy with a glue village. So if you think the combination of glue village is cool, there's two combinations you can do it with. There's super and there's ninja. Ninja, I just don't like. Oh, do I like ninja? What did I think about ninja? I've not really done these for a while. We don't have free power ups every day now, so I've kind of forgotten what my opinions were on it. But this one's not. If you do this like this with this power combination, so using Juggler and Traveling Lightning and Big Volume Buster rather than damage, because I did quite like doing that, because I think it covers all the bases quite well and can go fairly late, but I think just a good aggro player is going to be able to take advantage of this, or a good Eco Choke aggro player or something like that. Yeah, a good like Power Lock player or a good Eco Choke aggro player is going to be able to take advantage of this, and I just don't think it really is going to win you many games. But you know, you can give it a try if you want. Our opponent is doing, so yeah, obviously we had some problems recording, so two of our replays are from Battles TV. This one was meant to be recorded live, but it was recorded live, and then just none of the things showed up in my photos. And then the next one, which is it's not going to be a Glue Village one, is what was that? Oh, that wasn't recorded live, but that was a pretty awesome game, so definitely stick around for that. Completely different style of game, but yeah. Anyway, so far, so chill. Just basically max eco till about round 7. Slow down the ecoing, get a village down if you like, and you just need to get ready for defending some stuff. So like yeah, regen whites right now, we probably shouldn't have got the village down. Probably should have gone for a super monkey straight away, because now we're going to see this, and we're not going to be able to get up our glue split, our 2-3 glue cutter in time. So we're going to have to waste a jug, which really isn't very good in this position, because he's using boat farm. So even though he's ecoed low, and he's sent loads of stuff in, which you should only do if you're doing aggro, because it's going to get the lives down, help you finish them off. Otherwise, if you're doing a passive strat, you want to get loads of farms, helps you get your early BAs and BI spam, and get loads of money, and hopefully give yourself a good chance of winning the game. So we're really expecting aggro, so wasting that jug is really bad. You only want to waste a jug if you think doing aggro versus the huge rush, or if they're using a team tower sun or some kind of passive power. I've already like power locks and you've stalled and it's just come back. That's when you want to be using the jug. You don't want to be using it on just like eco rushes like we did then, so that was not ideal. But yeah. Anyway, so we get to this stage in the game. We can't really get rushed because we got jugs and he's got super monkey, so he's going to want to be a bit more passive anyways. We're going to yeah, just change the speeds up a little bit just for the ultimate viewing experience. So yeah, you got that. But yeah, because he's been sending so much stuff, and like he's sending it again. We slow it down. You can just see just the it looks pretty scary because he is led with the round 6 in AI, but just getting the laser blast, even though there's one regen ceramic in there, it's not really going to regen or do anything, and the super monkey's going to be able to clear it up nice and quickly as so. And yeah, one other thing just to note is that when we did the starting glue gunners, we had one on last and the other one was on first, and the one on last needs to be facing where the scent balloons come out from, so that you're popping all that stuff nice and easily, and then the other one basically just hits what your first one misses. So yeah, that's kind of how the glue gunner system works for the start. For the yeah, best popping for that. The BFB defend is super easy. We don't even really need to stop ecoing. We do stop ecoing, but yeah, we don't need to stop ecoing at all. We also go for our free 2 village as soon as possible, because it's going to give you extra eco, and extra eco is always good for an eco strat. So yeah, just something to think of, take in mind. He's now revealed he's got super monkey, so we pretty much just win at this point. If you're doing an aggro strat, you just demolish this strategy, because so you're using just like a spray and pray strategy. If you send in like Hammer Reaper Rainbows, it literally has nothing it can do at all. Even the lightning damage boost broken combination isn't going to help you. But yeah, super monkey without any sacrifice or any stalls, it's not going to be great. We actually mess up our sacrifices, like you saw there. We don't sacrifice any towers, so if you're using super monkey and you have any sacrificial towers, so these include the super monkey, which you've always got, the glue gunner, the ice, the bomb, the mortar, and what else is there? I forgot all of them, but those are some of the main ones I could just think of. So we got the glue gunner in this one, for example. So what we're able to do with sacrificing is we're able to sacrifice the glue gunners to do more damage, like we're showing down below. We do it one of them correctly at least. And we can also use the village as well to make sure that the super monkey upgrade itself is 10k cheaper, just being 19k down from 100, as well as making all the other upgrades a little bit cheaper. And that's, yeah, it's going to really help our popping power. We can also put a village, ability village, next to our temples, because they're taking up so much of our DPS on the map. Having just one of those to like double all the stuff on command is really helpful. And yeah, pretty much now we outlast this, so we'll wait till he all out and we'll just defend the all out nice and easily, because we've got big balloon buster and so much money. Not as much money as if you had like farm, because then you could just spray down loads of BIAs and start ecoing and just get crazy amounts of eco, but we don't have that crazier amounts of eco, but we still have like 12-13k, which is a pretty solid amount. And yeah, he's going to be able to send a lot of ZMGs, because he's been facking for a while and not really put a lot of defense down. Of course, if it did start to look bad, we could just simply counter, and I don't think he defends, because he's not got that much defense down anymore, and he's not got any stalls or anything like that, so it's going to get really hairy on his side. But yeah, you can see it's pushing a little bit on our side, but like not even too bad. I'm using village abilities, using all our abilities just to keep in the game nicely. And yeah, we're popping the stuff down nicely, but we can just use big balloon buster now, and look, it's gone from pushing a little bit, and we're going to force it all the way back to that first bend pretty much, just by using that singular big balloon buster. And look, he's got no more farms left. This is pretty much the end of his all out. And yeah, he's got well, we've got 2 more big balloon busters left, so we're in an amazing spot. We're not going to need any more big balloon busters this game to finish off. So yeah, that is essentially how you use the strat. It's a bit of a whistle stop tour, but like this game's 22 minutes, I think, so you don't really want to sit through 22 minutes of me just ecoing, I think. So that's why I've sped this game up. Even if I had done this, I wouldn't have live commentated the game like this, but if I had done this, I would have, if I had got the original recording, I would have sped a lot of bits up, because just manually in the editing app, rather than just letting you have to sit through me just trying to explain what ecoing is or something for the whole time. He's a jug launch for fun. He's going to counter with Moabs. It's hilarious. Literally a singular temple defends all that counter. And yeah, he's not going to defend any of those CMGs we send him, which we just send him to speed up the game. And yeah, they're upset one up. And the camo reds just for funsies. And yeah, that will wrap up the first game. On the first proper game. Second proper game, also Battles TV. Just because it was a really fun one. Complete opposite direction. We're going to go with our quick shot power lock, our normal grinding strat, versus Engineer with Eco Choke and Damage Boost, which is really tough for us, especially if they know what they're doing with their Engineer, because they really put us in low money mode. Power Lock Rush is quite easy to defend with Engineer, and then we just kind of get put in a hard spot where it's really hard to BIA or get much money, and we just get drained. And yeah, they're good. The way we try and get out of a sticky position like this, like we normally do in most matches, is we anti-store really hard. But we can't even really do that, because Engineer is just completely fine versus anti-stall. We have to do it a little bit, because we are the strategy that's going to die faster. But we're going to go for our farm first, just to try and get around this Eco Choke as much as possible, because otherwise we're never going to get any money and just going to get completely dominated. So in this position, we put this ahead of just going for a straight anti-stall, because yeah, we're just simply going to struggle way too much. But I want to get the powerful darts now, because we're anti-stalling, and he's anti-stalling for us anyway, so that's doing a little bit, not too much. It's not a good anti-stall so far, but again, it's not the end of the world. It's not like it's against an eco strat or anything like that, where anti-stall is really, really important. It's yeah, it is Engineer. With a little bit of stuff in just to try and force some more Engineer upgrades, just to try and slow him up a little bit where possible. But he still goes for his plantation and stuff. We're obviously well behind because he's used Eco Chokes. You can't see on the Battlefield replay, but he has been doing them. Might need a drink of water. Okay, that was really loud in the mic. I got a button where I can just mute it, like right in front of my thing, because I should probably just press that if I need to cough again. If it suddenly mutes for a second, you know what's happened. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, anti-stall's not crazy, but it is in existence, I guess. We're going to boom it down. We've got to keep farming pretty much at this point and trying to anti-stall. Yellows you can send in. I think we might even send the yellows in here. We go for another farm just to force him to go for his farm. Oh yeah, just so we can send in our yellows and power lock, trying to get a farm cell here or scare him a little bit. And we're going to get a bunch of lives here, so this was a solid rush. Got like 60 odd lives. Putting him well within a ceramic range, so that's good. But yeah, you can see he's still fine for his farms. We've got 50 more eco, I guess something. We can just get a bionic to those whites. Didn't really need to send that in, but he did. But I guess it slows our farms down a tiny bit, but yeah, a bit strange. And he some camos in. Long map can just simply go for a O2 Dartling. I know we're going to be fine to all of that, so that is good. And yeah, we can now send a little power locked rush. Because his trap's right at the start, we can't even scare him. So the point of this is not to try and beat him or anything like that. We're just trying to scare him, basically. We got the Jitsu forced, but we couldn't adequately scare him there, so not quite the rush. Waste a little bit of money, but we've managed to not really overextend ourselves too far, and we've got a load of farms still for this position, which is quite nice. Canvas ceramic there, doesn't matter, we can just defend that easily. Go for more farms, and we need a FAC really bad. We need a FAC for round 20, and to be able to defend round 20 BFB is the important thing for this game. I just coughed again without muting it, my bad. Probably sip some water. And we get our FAC down, but this doesn't mean... We also want the 4-2 FAC rather than just the 4-0 FAC. It's just so much more powerful. It's 50% stronger than just a regular 4-0 FAC, so we do need to get that upgraded. And now we need to make sure we can defend the BFB. Have he just gone for his factory as well? So, let me quickly sip water. Elite, okay. So he's going to be a little bit slower sending the BFB, which is going to be super helpful for us, because if we send it in straight away, we might have struggled quite a lot, but now we can go for this defense. This is a pretty cool defense we got here, so 4 fast spinning barrels, 2 bionics at the back. All we got to do is double turbocharge and make sure the Moabs are hit to low health, so we make sure we keep targeting our Dartling gunners at the Moabs at all times. We get our 2 turbochargers ready, we do them both just before the Moabs get to where they are, just so it can hit them straight away, and it takes care of all that nice and easily. We can also sell our depleted plutonium Dartling gunner for that, so that we can afford all that. And that is super nice for a defense, so yeah. Now we're going to just speed up a little bit until we get to the next major moment, which is when we send in our ZMG. We can't defend forever. A ZMG defend is really tough. He's going to send in 4 BFBs back at us, which is actually pretty good for us, because that now means for him to defend this CMG he has to FAC cell, and that means he's going to get drained because we'll have no eco and no farms down for a little while. And yeah, you can check out, we have to sell our FAC as well for this defense, but look how nice this defend is. 4 BFBs, not the easiest defend, but just yeah, alternate between a few, because he's going to get overlapping Moabs. You can't just do 2 turbochargers like before, just get a bunch of turbochargers down, get a load of faster spinning barrels, and we're going to be a-okay. We get too many turbochargers of anything. Don't really have enough money to properly start refarming though. We don't realise how poor he is at this point, because he's only really defending this with damage boost. He's already used the damage boost, but to use a second damage boost. We missed the first damage boost. We see the second one though. We put more BFBs in, which is not a good play at all, because he just damage boosts these. He's got a spare damage boost for this. We're stopping his farming and damage boosting stuff. Just starting farming again. We actually might be able to start rushing him again and get rid of all the damage boosts and put ourselves into a quite nice spot. I should like coughed again into the mic. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, he's gonna be able to damage boost this one as well. But he has got no farm. We just don't realize. We don't clock at all how poor he is at this point in time. So we speed up a second. We only have fast spinning barrels down now. So we're in a great spot, and he's just going to all out with Moabs, which you think is absolutely crazy because he can just last longer. But to be fair, he's not got loads and loads of defense down. He's going to start struggling to bits soon, and I'm just thinking, oh, he's probably got another damage boost left. He can just hold out, but he doesn't. He's going to go for an all out. He stalls, gets ninjas down, and we're going to try and defend off these Moabs if we can as long as possible. And we just about hold on for long enough. His Sabo wears off, and he dies first. We win that game. But a very epic game, that one. We played that one super well. Yeah, anyone looking for high level Dartling Boomer quickshot power lock gameplay, that is your one. And the final bit of gameplay to round off this kind of wacky video is some DFA on Blastopopolis versus this guy wasn't very good, I'll be honest. He's shocked quite a bit. He doesn't know a lot, so everything was quite shocking to him. As we will see, I need more water again. I'm gonna bring this close. I'm not gonna leave this on the table. The water is too vital for the getting through this video. Anyway, so Dark Monkey. Farm start, upgrade the farm. Just tank the leaks. You can use the spikes later on just to clutch lives, or you can try and save them if possible for if they send in like some zebras with a set of region rainbows and stuff over the top. If you can spike all the region rainbows, then you might not have to boost or get as much stuff down for some defense. It just has some good stuff you can do with that. He reveals the Darling Gunner and he puts in this terrible spot. So this one's going to show you why placement of the towers is really important. Because look how far back this is. He's going to like be having to spike loads of times, and he's going to start leaking lives soon. It's going to look really messy for him. And he's going to try and continue as if nothing has happened. And it just goes wild a bit, I guess. I'm going to get a second Dark Monkey place ready for pinks. I don't properly know these dark spots on this map, I can't lie. We don't really master these, to be honest. But yeah, we just do what we can basically. And yeah, so for now, so we're thinking we want to send a load of greens, because green's going to force a lot of stuff on him. So to send loads of greens in but still have good farms, we need to make sure we've got at least a plantation down beforehand. So we're just going to passively get this plantation up. We've already forced a powerful dart, so that is good. He's going to send in some pinks, and we can just go for our second trip dart in a second. And it's not really leaked too much. Oh, we don't even do the second one yet. And yeah, so we can just full send blues, and then we can send greens after. I'm going to have loads of eco. I'm going to have pretty solid farms going into this, and we can force stuff on him. Loads of really good outcomes to this. And he just grid for that farm as well, which means he's going to have to sell that, or he's going to have to boost pretty much. He's going to try boost blacks at us to scare us. But we got loads of lives still, and we got all our spikes still up, so I'm not really worried to that. And he's going to boost the greens. Boosting to greens is really not great. Because if you're using Darling Gunner, you're either doing Darling Boomer, which in T0 is a bit wild, or you're using a strat where your boosts are going to come be really important in the mid game, especially if I have 3 balloon boosts up, which I do. Like for BFB, if something's going wrong, you want a balloon boost. For if I boost like a white rush or zebra rainbow rush round 11 to 13, you're going to want your boost to help you defend. And if you're already one down, then it's going to get really tough. We always draw our line for our spolt to try and line it up the best possible. And so we're going to place it right there. And just get that ready basically. And now I'm going to send some yellows in just to try and force some more defense on him. And he's going to rush us back at the same time. Like what? Oh, something just came out. The charger for this laptop just... Oh my god, did this just turn off? Oh my god, I thought my laptop just died. How did the charger come? I must have been when I was grabbing the water. I was having a bit of a mirror on in the real world. Anyway, so did he boost again? I think he boosted twice quite early on. I think he boosted then. I looked down, I forgot what happened, but he's got decent farms, but we have loads of eco. We have loads of eco plantation behind, and he's already been forced some boost, so we're in a super good spot. He needs loads and loads of money for his strat to outlast us, otherwise we just outlast because we're the better mid-game strat. Mid to early late game strat. I don't properly know these spots, I'll be honest, so we kind of just make them up. I feel like this is the one. It doesn't feel very good, this one, but I feel like it is the one that most people use, so we kind of go for that. Go for our next farm, just to remain a plantation behind, whilst having loads more eco is nice. And we can use our last set of spikes just on that lead, just to try not to leak in like ceramic range, just in case something goes wrong. And now go for another farm. Send in a camel layer just to force the camel layer detection on his side. Always a solid thing to do. But yeah, he's got loads of farms down. He's now got a plantation and a half up on us. We've always got way more eco. But he's got these terrible darling spots, all of them really in the middle of nowhere. So they're just not going to clutch up when you're speeding stuff up. It's going to race away from them rather than them coming into them. That's why you put your darling gunners at the end of maps for most scenarios, or the end of where the send path is. So it's the same, yeah, just always the end of the map. on most situations. If you're not sure about the duckling spots, that's where you go. We're going to send this little layered rush in here just to try and force something on him. Some farm cells, hopefully. He's going to boost, but look how bad that spot is. It doesn't even defend. And yeah, we beat this guy, the Polish demon. And yeah, it's going to be the last replay for today. So you would have probably seen we were very low on farmers just then, so we're going to buy some more right now for the outro. But yeah, let's grab today's video. Hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, we will be buying farmers, and we will be catching you in the next one. Have a nice day, everybody. Yeah, bye-bye.